guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Grichova, and today I would like to share with you my personal experience, how I really changed my life. And actually, it is not like a fairy tale. It took several months, and actually it was not really uh, mm, pleasant process in some aspect, and also I faced difficulties. For example, after I changed myself inside, uh, very close people started hating me, so they were not ready to accept another me. And my mother, for example, started a lot of, so we started having evenings when she I will use translator a bit. So when she shouted on me, screamed, and in reality, uh, it is quite like natural, logical circumstance. But you should understand that when you change yourself, you start feeling otherwise, and your behavior changes, and people around you, like close friends or parents or colleagues, they can not accept another version of you. It can be not very different, but they will feel something strange. So there are positive aspects, that you would have another kind of behavior from other people with whom you start communicating only now. When you meet new people, they would think about you and give you another type of behavior. So you would get something that you have never got before. And also you would have some negative aspects with which you would need to come through. And so when we are children, parents sometimes want to see in us something that they want to see, and they sometimes close their eyes and try not to pay attention to your real wishes and who you are in person. For example, there are different archetypes about which I would not like to tell you in this kind of video, but you should understand that when we are in different types of behavior, there are different groups of behavior. And my mother, for example, so I was born more romantic person, so I am very, in my nature, now I understand that I am quite open person, charismatical person, like Juliet in the piece of Shakespeare, or like girl or women from fairy tales. So if you now start thinking about princess of Walt Disney, so a lot of cartoons with or fairy tales with princess, I am their type. So I am very brave inside, but I am very light, easy, a bit frivolous, light-hearted for some people. And my mother couldn't accept this type of a blonde woman. So it is like only type that blonde women, they are not clever and something like that, but there are a lot of stereotypes. And my mother couldn't accept me as a person of like who I am by nature. And she like nurtured me when I became from child a teenager and like a adult person. She always wanted to see in me the energy of a man in reality. So there are two types of energy. One energy that is more suitable for women, that is more related to women, and some kind of energy that is more related for men. So in reality, it would be much more important to tell not like women and men. In reality, there are like two types of energy, and one energy is like more like feminine, another is male. But of course, all people have two types of energy inside of them. But with different people, we should show different types of this energy. If we don't play suitable roles with some people, we would not be in normal roles itself. For example, if you, as a woman, start showing too much energy that is more suitable, more like not like suitable, but more about male energy, they would then she would have that kind of person near you, like a man, that would be not more like strong, not stronger than she. No, in reality, this man would be like romantic, more less successful. So in reality, people when they start communicating with each other in romantic relationships or in friendship, we have different types of needs. And very, very often, if you are very like brave woman who always think about potential, business, money, cash flow, and energy of achieving something, then you would attract people who want to be as you, but for whom this kind of energy is not there. So they would have deficit in this kind of energy. And again, a very, very successful man in reality, they work all the time, and when they want to spend time with women, they want another kind of energy very, very often. And you should understand this. And so, in my situation, my mother always wanted me to see in the type of a person who achieves something all the time. So I was not able to have even rest. So I had such burnout, after which I needed like to sleep, eat, and only go for a walk in the park for several months. I couldn't even think about profession, really like self-development and something like that. So it was like this. I couldn't even think about this. I graduated from the top university in my country. I tried to build business, but I did it from not my natural kind of energy. And when I faced difficulties and when I meet people, my initial like character showed their type of energy, like romantic energy. But for people who are in the world of big money and finance, it is really, really unsuitable. And I try to be that kind of person who I'm not in reality is. And I try to be much stronger, to be like focused and not to show my energy. And this inside conflict took all my energy. I fighted with myself in reality. And you should always remember that more like 80% of our energy we use for balancing our inside conflicts. When you have this conflict inside of you, for example, you can want one thing, but you live otherwise, and you have conflict inside of you, and something like that. So when you have such difficulties inside of you, so when you have contradiction inside of you, you can't put this energy to something that is useful, for example, to business, something like that. And after I start being involved in the mental health and neurobiology, neuropsychology, when I started working with by myself in reality, and with other people, so I had some trainings and people who helped me. Now I understand that in reality it was not only my a word. One person really helped me. His approach to life was very important for me. And so when I started working on myself and started understanding who I am in reality, my life became extremely interesting. When I understood my initial goals, now that they were not that years ago, so goals that were important for me several years ago don't cost anything for me, so they don't motivate me anymore. And it is normal. We develop ourselves, and we cannot we can change our priorities. It is normal. And so now I'm another kind of person, and for me this is not suitable at all. And when I accepted my nature, that I'm a bit infantile person, that I'm in reality girl, and my mother couldn't see in myself this kind of energy. Men started giving me presents, all their power. I started being weak with them, and my inside male energy really helps me now. So I don't have now conflict inside of me, and I know that my male energy is very, very important for me, because all female energy, all male energy in reality brings us feel of safety, security. And now, for example, when I start communicating with somebody, firstly, I give myself from the male energy the feeling of security, of safe, and then my female energy can feel great and be open. So I can be open only in the situation when I feel safety. And so in reality, I can notice one aspect that would really interesting for you, that if you want to be more female in reality, you shouldn't develop like features, types of character that is more suitable for female. So how woman should live this life. No, in reality, if you want to develop your female energy, you should like spend more time developing your male energy. For example, what is female energy and male energy? It is only like words, so it is not about like man and woman itself, because now there are a lot of people of different like sex and I understand all of this, but I hope that you would understand what I'm talking about. Like it is more clear examples. And so male energy, it is when you achieve something, all your career achievements, when you fight with somebody. It is more about male energy. When you like kind and like romantic, or when you like spend more time for showing, female energy, it is more like energy that you feel when you like go for shopping, when you give men opportunity to pay for you, when you can be infantile a bit, and all characteristics like personality traits or qualities of personality, they have positive and negative parts, like in the coin. For example, the quality of bounty, generosity, it is like positive part of this quality, but profligacy, like waste of money, it is like negative part of the same quality. So the connotations are different. Qualities are the same. It is like one medal, or like coin. It is like one coin with two sides. And all character. So if you start thinking about this, you would understand that all qualities of our personality, they can have positive connotation and negative connotation. And if you understand this yourself very good, you should firstly accept yourself that you're not ideal person, perfect person, that you can have some negative personal qualities. But then you should start thinking, okay, but which positive effect these qualities that are like negative in the eyes of the society, that are used to be negative, which benefits they bring you. And you would understand that, for example, person who can like be selfish, he always thinks about his like personal like borders, personal borders, like boundaries, personal boundaries. And like person who thinks only about him in this connotation, it can be a bit not eco-friendly, it is not like friendly for the society. But the positive side of this quality is that this person can don't give opportunity to other people to use him for their goals. And so I would tell you a lot of things that would help you in life. It is like only some parts of this aspect, but you should understand that when you accept yourself and start working on yourself, you would face difficulties, other types of difficulties with which you have never faced before, and also you would have some positive part of this behavior. And you should understand in reality what is more comfortable for you. When you understand your personal qualities, when you accept yourself, and when you stop having conflict inside of you, you start giving energy of your initial inside energy to be in right ways. For example, you understand that you have a lot of like male energy. Okay, but what I can do with this energy? To which like canal, to which line I can to which aspect I could invest this energy, this my time, this my power. And you should find the most suitable ways for different types of your energy, for different your qualities. And for example, it is not reasonable in reality to be with your friends like not funny, to like depressed, not like be person who achieves all time. So why you should show the energy of like a boss that would help you in reality to build your business? Why you should spend your very, very important kind of energy to that kind of activity that really don't need this kind of energy? So when you start understanding yourself and your qualities and guide your energy correctly, the most effective way that is possible, you would understand that you would have balance in your life. With some people, you can be funny, you can be romantic, and it is really, really positive aspect when you are with your man, like strong, successful man, very, very easy person who can bring him happiness. But not to be with him like his colleague, like female in the male energy. He doesn't really need it. And there are different roles, so people play different roles in their lives, and it is not great when you play the same role all the time. You should be with parents, daughter, not boss for them. You can be like a woman for your man, but not like a friend for him, because he can need another kind of energy. He can need another type of your qualities. You should understand what other people needs from you if you want them to communicate with you. We are all people egoistic, selfish. We are all selfish people, and it is normal that people don't communicate with each other without need. And so when I started understanding different types of energy inside of me, I give this energy to be in that situations when it is needed. And now I don't have inside conflict at all. I don't have problems now. It's very, very often And all problems that I have opportunity and power to go through these difficulties. And so now, when I have balance in relationships with friends, for example, I understand that, okay, now you should pay more attention again to your self-development, to your job, to your career, to your financial part of your life. And now I develop myself, but I develop myself in this aspect, not in the power of a energy of a woman for my man. No, I try to understand which format and which kind of energy would be more suitable to make business on this content, for example. And so you should understand yourself when you understand your negative and positive parts, and then when you accept yourself, you stop having conflict inside of you and start living life as effective as possible. So it is all that I wanted to tell you in this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.